Hello everybody and welcome to my new YouTube channel, The Voice of a Lightworker. It is something that I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and there's no better time than now in the middle of this huge energetic retrograde going on. I posted a video yesterday on my Instagram page and the feedback it actually blew me away. A lot of people are starting to recognize now, okay, there's something bigger going on. And it is my joy in teaching everything about energy, the mystics, the soul, our purpose, why we're here. So I would just love to teach and bring you all along on the journey with me. I will get into more about me and how I ended up here on the next video. But I think I'm just going to touch on the retrograde and what's happening to everybody now. I think that's kind of the important issue at the moment. So at the minute we're going through a retrograde, and there's actually 4 planets involved in this one. We have Uranus, Pluto, Saturn, Neptune, all in this Mercury retrograde. Everybody's involved, but there's also a huge piece of work done with Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. So if you have any kind of old childhood wounds, they are going to be showing up now in this time. So let's get into it. So Mercury, the planet, what does Mercury do? Mercury rules the mind. It's all about the mind. Communication, travel, tech, contracts, and the mind. So everything you will notice, the phones aren't working, the laptops are crashing, the Wi-Fi signals aren't great. Anything got to do with technical stuff is really going to feel it because this retrograde is so strong. We are in Leo season, and Leo is fire energy. Retrograde, what happens is, I'll just do the basics and start us all off from scratch. So when Mercury goes retrograde, it kind of stations and it looks like it's starting to spin backwards. So if you can imagine, if Mercury rules the energy of the mind and you're going about your day, everything's good, and then that energy starts to pull back, how's that going to affect your mind? It's going to cause an anxiousness, a restlessness, an overthinking, lack of communication, misunderstandings. All of that stuff happens. It appears to move backwards. This is when things from your past start to resurface. And I always tell everybody, when it's retrograde, do not text your ex. This is when they all start to come back. Things from your past are starting to resurface. Your energy and your thoughts now is the whole purpose of this now is to look in. Where am I asking now to give more attention and awareness to? It's not a bad thing that's happening. It's more a review, a reflect, and a recalibration. It's difficult. It feels like chaos. The world is in chaos at the minute. And with everything that's going on around the world, with the wars, with Gaza, there is a lot of fight or flight, and there's a lot of collective fear and energy being purged into the collective. And we feel that, especially as women, we store everything in our womb. So we will feel those big energies being purged. It's like an inbox cleanse. Everything that's in your inbox, any tabs that have been left open in the last 30 years, they are being asked now to clear this off, tie this off, and let's close this and move on. But in July, it's even stronger because we're in Leo season now, and Leo is the sign of fire. It's ego, it's expression. And depending on where you are at in yourself, the ego is going to be triggered in this. You're going to be extra sensitive. You're going to take offense to a lot of things. Those who are not great in themselves before we go into a retrograde, they tend to spiral a little bit. And that's why I always say to everybody, if somebody's coming at you with an argument, don't get in the ring with them. Just wait till this passes off. Now is not the time to be getting into the ring with anyone's madness, because it's not coming from a place of clarity. It's coming from the wounds, our wounds. So visibility, your confidence, everybody's confidence is going to be getting tested. At the minute, we're going through a big spiritual upgrade. Okay, 2020 the lockdown, the madness that came with that, those last 4 years have been this deep energetic purge. A lot of people, especially if you're a light worker, a healer, a coach, a mentor, if you serve and help people in any way, you will notice that you're starting to feel this, I'm calling it the inner knock. Your purpose inside is starting to be a little bit louder. It's asking you to step forward now in a stronger way. Your purpose wants to come out. It wants to shine, and it wants to give to people. It wants to lead. And when that starts to come out, when you're being called to do more, your shadow side also comes with that. The fear, the self-doubt, the self-criticism, your self-worth. So it's like I'm trying to manage and balance all of this stuff. So that's what we're all trying to deal with at the minute. But we're also in the Leo new moon. Sure, why not? But what this energy at the minute is asking you to is, where are you wearing masks in your life? Where are you not being your authentic self? Is there an element of fakeness that you've been holding on to, like a performance? All of this is going to come crashing down. If you're not aware in yourself of where you are denying parts of yourself, that's going to really come in quite strong. And people are going to come into your life to trigger that awareness in you. So this is when the energy is asking you to start looking in. What is this person, this experience triggering in me to make me a better person? Sometimes we spend so long watching what everybody else does with the little file, taking notes, and that can come out. We can start to blame and we get into that victim mentality. But in the retrogrades especially, it's asking, what is this experience, this person, whoever's driving you mad at the minute, what are they trying to activate in you that needs to be healed? They're trying to teach you something. Let go of the masks. Your old life has collapsed. The way that the energy is going in the world at the minute, you can clearly see, I think we can all agree that something is happening energetically worldwide. So many people are waking up now. So many people are in sobriety. They're swimming, yoga. They're taking care of themselves. There is a big collective shift going on at the minute. And if you're part of that, congratulations. But with that comes letting go of a lot of old stuff. People that no longer fit in with your lifestyle, they will have to leave. Jobs, experiences, any environment where you are overselling and undercharging yourself, you will be asked, are you going to stay in this environment or are you going to step away from it? That's what I mean about where are we wearing masks? Where are we not supporting our full self? If you undercharge for your service, why? Look at that. If you overgive, if you burn yourself out trying to fix everybody else and trying to run their life for them, why do you do that? What's behind that? And can you be honest enough to sit with yourself and look at that shadow part of you and love it and say, okay, I see this and I'm going to heal this? And a good question, what I always like to ask my clients, especially, this is how you do the work. What do you like to live with? How do the people that you live with experience you? Are you controlling? Are you always on their case? Are you always involved? Are you always trying to live people's lives for them? That's the stuff that we really need to look at now. So ask yourself, really honestly, what am I like to live with? And you might need to ask the kids, you might need to ask your husband, your wife, how do you experience me? In a nice and loving way. A lot of us at the minute are experiencing this nervous system burnout. We are in total nervous system collapse. I went through it in 2023, 2024, and I've spent the whole 4, 6, 7 months of this year really, really regulating my nervous system and taking care of myself. We're highly sensitive at the minute. People are purging People are purging their disgust in themselves, their distrust in the world. It's coming out. It's not coming out in a healthy, positive way. A lot of people are spiraling. So just be mindful of, people are going through a lot at the minute. Try and not take offense to it. And when it, because of the old childhood wounds that are coming up, what people are saying and doing around us is really, really cutting us deep. And instead of reacting, can we find that little space to maybe take the pause and not react? You might notice that your dreams, the dreams are weird. The dreams are very strange. They're very real. I've been having dreams of people that I grew up with, and we're like literally right beside each other. I can feel the energy of them. But what I wanted to also share quickly with you is that Mercury retrograde, but we also have a Saturn retrograde. And to me, this is the one that I'm really, really feeling at the minute. This is from June 30th. We're in this till November 15th. And then a couple of weeks after will be like the integration period. This is a spiritual restructuring. We are going through huge, huge internal upgrades. Anything from your past, especially from the last 30 years, anything that needs to be tied up, any old ancestral wounds, it is being pushed up quickly. It's being asked to be looked at, to heal, to tie it up, to let it go, and to move on. And because the world energy is going so fast at the minute, that's quite hard. You will feel anxious, you will feel nauseous, you will feel heart palpitations, your mind will be racing. The best thing that we can all do for ourselves at the minute is nervous system regulation. If there was ever a time to give yourself a break, to take a rest, it is now. Your soul is asking for a rest. Rest your nervous system. Now is the time to redefine your responsibilities. Where are you over responsible in other people's lives? Can you let go of what's not yours to carry anymore? I think I said that right. Where are you leaking energy? And that's one thing that has caught me this last 2 weeks. I've really been burnt by some females around me. And also, this is a good point to share. When we go through these deep processes, these deep pieces of work inside us, there's masculine wounds and there's feminine wounds. And the masculine stuff that's coming up with men, like with males, that doesn't have a big devastating effect on me anymore. I've done a lot of work around that. But the one that I still get deeply, deeply hurt by is the feminine wound, the mother wound, the sisterhood. The mother wound, I've done a lot of work on, but the sisterhood wound, when women in my life that I care about, that I invest my time and energy in, and like my heart is so wide open. So when I give, I genuinely want to see the best. Unfortunately, sometimes that comes back to bite me, and I feel that deeply. It's the sisterhood wound. It's wanting to be part of, wanting the women to have that connection. So just be mindful that the feminine wound and the masculine wound will show really strongly, just depending on which one at this moment in time is asking for your awareness. And it could be a bit of both also. It's never what's just happening in the present. There's usually a backstory. There's usually more to it. And learning about your soul chart, learning about your soul contract, and understanding what each person triggers in us, that is such beneficial knowledge. And I hope this is what my little channel is about. I hope to bring the information, because for a long time I didn't have any teachers or guidance who kind of helped me with this stuff. So I've been on this journey, this self-discovery journey, and I've met some amazing people along the way. So I hope to share it in a way that lands, that we understand it, and not get stuck for so long as I was in some experiences. But anyways, also good thing to know is if you are between the age 29, 32 or 58 and 61, you're actually going through your Saturn return at the minute. I would definitely recommend going and Googling and like deep diving into your Saturn return and what it's actually asking of you. The Saturn placement at the minute, the energy of the Saturn planet at the moment, it's trying to heal you. Where do you escape from your life? Who do you escape from? Can you stay still long enough to acknowledge where you're running? Is there addiction issues? Are you an avoider? If you avoid your emotional body, this particular retrograde is going to stop you in your tracks. It's asking you, don't bypass the body anymore. Stop running with the head. Come back down into your body. It's asking to claim your authority. No more people pleasing. We have to let go of that now. For where the energy is trying to bring you, the universe, what's happening in the world, we have to be able to stand on our own 2 feet. It might feel like everything is falling apart in your life at the minute, and it is good. Let it. I always say that. Let it burn. You're not breaking down, you're breaking through. Old roles, all the old jobs, the masks, anything that you are draining, anything that's draining your energy is going to ask for your attention now. Finally, what is the purpose of all of this? What is the purpose of all these lessons, these pain, these wounds, all these experience? Everything is asking you at this moment in time, step into your purpose. Like, why did you come here to Earth? What is that gift that you have to share with people? How does your soul want to be expressed in a time where humanity is a shit show at the minute? They're killing each other, they're bombing each other. It's a shit show. You have a light, you have a gift, you have a frequency. It wants to shine through now. So when we clear all of that wreckage of the past, what did you come here to do? And can you be brave enough now to even say it, even speak it? And can you start to take little actions to bring that into place? Because Saturn loves structure, it loves rewards. If you start taking even the tiniest baby steps towards your goal, that is all you have to do. Because one step opens up the next step, the next. The universe will bring you everything you need, but you have to be really honest and say what that is. Both planets are calling for us now to ground. You'll see me online all the time. I'm either in the sea, I have my feet on the grass. That's a huge one. I'm an earth sign. I need to be in nature. If there is guilt coming up at the minute, if there is a fear of not trusting in the world, that's okay. It is asking for you to breathe, to come back to yourself, to your heart, to take your power back from whoever or wherever you left it. And just know that if you found my video, if you found my little channel, you're like me. And we're okay. We're not broken. We don't need fixing. We are powerful light workers, and we got this. We are just in the eye of the storm at the minute. So from my heart to your heart, my first little video, if this resonates, if this was helpful, if there's anything else that I can share and talk about, please connect with me in the comments. If there's anything else about all of this that I missed that you would love to share, I'm so open. Please let me know in the comments. And yeah, stay tuned. Let's see where this goes.